Hello, welcome to Me and My Golf. We're your coaches, Andy and Pierce, and it's time for this week's My Swing Analysis, where we analyse one of your golf swings.
Yes, and today we're going to be getting you on plane in your backswing and getting your low body to rotate more on the downswing. Let's take charge of your game.
So thanks for joining us here on the beautiful 5th at the Asbury in Shropshire, England, and we are back from the US Open. What an amazing week we had out there at Erin Hills, and what a golf course, Pierce.
Amazing golf course, exceptionally long, but actually quite fair, I thought. It was tough, but a fantastic win for Brooks Koepka as well.
Yes, and our guy didn't quite make it, but a really good experience for him. I'm sure he learned a lot from the golf course and just being around in that environment as well. So congratulations to Aaron just for making it out there. Right, today's swing analysis then, we've got James Silson, who was part of the winning team for California Cup, my winning team.
Still talking about it.
And James is a tennis coach, looking to obviously improve his game, get a bit more consistent. And we're going to specifically look at James's rotation. He really wants to improve his rotation. He felt that that's something he'd worked on his swing he was really struggling with. So let's go straight into his golf swing here, down the line. We're just going to have a look at this. Now, one thing that stands out to us in the backswing, Pierce, whenever we see a backswing like this, we think maybe the concept isn't quite right. So we'll take a look as he swings back, and we'll see that the club swings back very much over and above the plane, almost straight back in a straight line. Club face is a little closed, but from here then he sort of continues not too bad from here. Quite an upright golf swing, but due to the fact that he's sort of swung out and above the swing plane, he now on the way down sort of just gets the arms to swing down, almost pulling the arms down, and we'll see the body doesn't rotate that well, and the club at sort of parallel point 3 here gets a little bit behind the hands, and we'll see it impact there fairly square on with the body. Now,
quite upright as well, isn't it?
Yes, definitely quite upright with the shaft as well. Yeah. Now for a tennis coach, you'd expect him to be able to rotate well, but the backswing really isn't allowing him to do so. Then when we take a look at the front view, again, we're going to see something very similar. Again, great backswing, looks very good from the front, very stable with the lower body, but as we see again, as he starts, very limited with that body rotation, and through impact here, we'll see how he sort of gets almost this bit of a lean back, this reverse C position on the way through, Pierce. So the important thing then really, it's almost two phases, James, that we want to get you to work on. It's almost the backswing first to allow you to actually start to rotate, and then we're going to get you really using that body better to help deliver a more consistent club to the golf ball. So Pierce, let's just talk a little bit first about a backswing like James's, because often we see that as a result, not just as a habit, but sometimes as a poor concept in the mind, don't we?
Poor concept, exactly. So what we sort of hear a lot of people are trying to do, so they have a poor concept in their backswing, is to take the club back in a straight line. It makes sense if you've only just started playing golf to take the club back in a straight line, but we know because the golf ball is to the side of us, we need to swing on an angle around the body. So yeah, we can often see in James's case here, club going back on a too straight a line. Then as he gets to the top, he needs to get his arms into a good position, so he just sort of pulls the arms into position, as opposed to, as you say, rotating his body more on the downswing. So his poor concept in his backswing is actually causing him problems, and he has to do compensations when he's doing his downswing. Okay,
so very simple drill then. What we're going to do for you, James, is just a backswing using an alignment stick. So what we're going to do, I'm going to drop this in the ground here, and if Pierce can take his setup, we're going to drop this roughly at a similar angle to his golf club at setup. Now when Pierce swings back, this is how we're going to measure it, that's in the right place. It's going to be roughly level with the club header, but roughly about 6 inches there just in front of that as well. Now this is really going to help guide a more on-plane backswing. So just Pierce, talk us through how this is going to work.
Yeah, so this is purely for the backswing. We're not using this in here for the downswing, as we saw James's was pretty good. So if James were to take the club back straight, he's going to hit the alignment stick. So if he's focusing on taking the club back straight, he'll hit that. So the objective is really not to be too focused on this, but if he can just actually swing back and just feel as though the club is arcing around his body more, you'll see that he's actually going to miss the alignment stick, which is exactly what we want. But the good news is, as I say, this is just for the backswing, so you've got it level with the club head, because when we swing down, the club will come down narrower and that alignment stick won't come into play. So it's purely for that backswing.
So he shouldn't hit that at all if he makes a decent swing on it.
Could hit it on his backswing, but that's fine.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, let's hit a shot, Pierce, and just rehearse that move, and then just fire one away for us here, and then we'll talk about how we can then move on into this this downswing. Okay,
so when I'm doing this, I'm just having a few presets here. I'm really feeling the arm is staying across the body a little bit more, as opposed to disconnecting. So, beautiful hole today, this 5th with the bunkers around it. That's not a bad looking shot, actually. It's right on it.
Took a few of those last week at the US Open. Okay, right, so let's So now look, James, we want you to focus on this. This is going to be the main thing, because this is then going to allow you to actually start to rotate on the way down. But we also need to maybe give you a bit of a feel or a drill that's going to help create that as well. So take us through the downswing drill, Pierce.
Okay, so we're just going to do one-handed to start with. So we're going to put your lead thumb, left thumb in my case, into the chest and going into the setup. Now from here, the top of the backswing, we're saying that, James, you want to do this. So you want to pull that arm down without the body moving. Now here's what we're going to get you to do. We're going to get you to feel as though you hold the club up there a lot longer as you get the entire left side of your body to unwind towards the target. So we're going to go with a low body first, maybe the left knee moving out towards the target. We can see the hip comes around, the torso comes around, and the elbow, the left elbow is coming around, whereas I'm really delaying the club as I'm swinging down here. So as we can see now, there's a lot more rotation at this point than James actually gets when he's striking the golf ball. So from there, he'll look a little bit more like this as he's swinging through. So swing back, and then left side goes first, delaying the right arm. One more where I go a little bit more fluid. Really good way of getting that body, the feeling of what it's like to unwind in the
delaying
downswing.
those arms. You can even hear the club sort of releasing past the golf ball here. So again, really good for speed as well, because we're getting the energy out to the golf club a little bit later than just using those arms. Really powerful drill, that one.
And the reason we've done this for James is he should be able to do this. He was a tennis player.
Exactly.
Or a tennis coach, sorry. He's a tennis player, not was.
Okay, so now we're just going to put them two together. So we've got the backswing. Pierce should miss this back and on the way down, but he's now going to get that same feeling of really getting the left side of the body to open up through the golf ball. So
miss that, and then really feel I'm delaying those arms and getting the body turning. So there's a little bit of room inside that one there. I reckon I get this one closer. Maybe not. It's pretty good though, it's on the green.
And as you would expect, they're a little further right of the first one, but the more you rotate the body on the way through, the more right generally, or the less closure of the face that we're going to see. So it's no surprise that that's gone slightly right. So two really good drills, James, that you can work on there. Again, really key that you understand the concept on the way back. The club's going to move up and around. A great drill to help feel that. And then we have a fantastic drill to get you rotating on the way through, just like your tennis shots.
Simple as that, eh?
Simple as that. And don't forget, if you want to win a swing analysis with myself and Pierce, leave a comment down below. Tell us why you need it, and we'll choose a winner for next week. So if you want to see more videos like this to help your game, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below.
Yes, and June is all about irons at meandmygolf.com. So go and check out the website, free trial, meandmygolf.com in the corner. Also get a chance to win a set of tailor-made M irons. Good luck with that, and we'll see you soon.